Identity 5 gamers, the COA 9 journey begins today. That's right, it just ended our maintenance, or I guess it was rather a hotfix, and now, if you see the gosh darn eyeball up there, I mean, that's pretty scary. I don't know if I like looking at that thing. That's just a wee bit creepy. The COA event is now available, and I don't think we have anything much else here. Oh, I guess I have a Weeping Clown gift. That's very kind. We get some compensation here, which is awesome. I, of course, am going to be competing with Team Riptide here. I'm just not the captain, though. I'm just a player. But we'll see how well we can do. We're not really super tryharding, unfortunately. I really wanted to, but our team kind of fell apart a little bit, so we're just kind of going for like top 200, see if we can make it there. But yeah, Call of the Abyss 9. Looks like it is ready to up here. However, I do want to see real quick if Alice has something to say about this COA, because she usually does. Let's see. With the last COAs, she usually had something to say. Here we go. Call of the Abyss Grand Event. Let's see. This novel explores faith in the dreams of civilization technology. The story is told from the perspective of a heretic outland in Holy City. Okay. I forget that she always talks so fast, and it's a little difficult to tell. Oh. Well, there it is. Call of the Abyss 9. Ooh. Interesting. Ooh, very spooky. Very, very spooky here. Let's see. Oh. There's lore? Okay, hold on. Let's get to this after I look at the music. Here we go. Now we have some music to get into this. Ah. Oh, I like this. Okay. Remind captain to register. Yeah, usually it just says you can sign up if you're the captain. Interesting. Very interesting. I guess it's like a little stained glass window or something. Or is that supposed to be like the eyeballs behind that? Interesting. Let's see here. Let's go for about the event here first. Yeah. I guess they have the rules here where you can create or register. Then you have to play matches to try to get as high as you possibly can. Of course, the higher rank you are, every single 5 stars equals more points earned. So you really want to be as high as you possibly can. There's the winnings for COA. And then they have all the other COAs here as well. You can kind of watch all the winners here. And they have each and every player and team that won here as well. So for me, this is going to be my third COA. My very third COA. I was going to say very first, but no. It's my third COA. My very first COA was COA 7, which was super hype. I mean, that was a really, really cool COA to be my first. But now we're on COA 9, bro. And things are looking to be quite exciting. We're just going to take a quick peek down memory lane here. Look at everybody here. I mean, yeah, they didn't really do super good job of like describing the first few COAs and taking a lot of photos and whatnot. I think it was like around COA 3 or 4 when they started getting, yeah, COA 3, they started getting like a lot more graphics and whatnot. Getting the FMVPs, and nowadays, I mean, they're like really good at keeping track of everybody, which is, it's nice to see. But yeah, let's see. We have a warm-up event here. Battle Quest multiple characters, Battle Quest Victory, Battle Quest Complete. Oh, but there's on different days, I see. Interesting. Okay. I mean, that seems simple enough. I guess we get some clues, some apples, and then I guess one of these things as well. That's fine. Only 4 days, so that's not too many there. Let's see. Let me go to our investigation notes. Holy City Chronicle. Collect story records as you progress. And then we have a reflection record. Join Moment of Reflection and Ripples of Hope to collect story reward. Okay. Well, let's see what we have here. Sacred Sanctum. Oh, this is going to be... Okay. All right, this is just like last year with Orphe's Journal, but now this is going to be Journalist's Journal. Journalist's Journal, Alice's Journal. Let's say Alice's Journal. All right. No matter who you are, if you wish to move within the Holy City, you must wear a specially crafted talisman. They say the iridescent mineral set into it will shield one from aberration and calamity. Okay, well, we saw what happens when it breaks, because Journalist broke in the trailer, and then she kind of went crazy. You're gonna be fine, it says. All right. Before this, I had already wandered alone for months through unpopulated wastelands. No way it's gonna be COA 7 Journalist, right? Or COA 8 journal? Huh, no. Because COA 7 had a journalist B tier skin. COA 8 had the little child skin, if you don't remember that. Interesting. To return to the place I once departed from means nothing to who I am now. If anything, the complete unfamiliarity before me stirs in me an unprecedented curiosity. I passed through several abandoned villages, and there I found the first fragments of information about this place. Piecing together some damaged records, I came to understand that in this region, there lies an extremely secluded yet vast city. Outsiders driven to desperation may seek miracles and serenity within this holy city, and thus none of them ever choose to come back. For several reasons, I am certain this is no vague rumor, and yet there must be something amiss about this holy city. For now, I stand in a dark chamber just beyond its borders, about to undergo a rite required before entry. Its central act is the fastening of a special ornament onto my bare skin. Every newborn, every outlander, without exception, or rather, the holy city permits no exceptions at all. Strange. Dim light picks out the painted images on the walls, promises of a paradise, and the forms of the blessed ones. Some of them still retain the rough structure of limbs and torso. The rest are far stranger. I mean, it's just wings, I don't know. What human features they once had have atrophied, replaced by enormous, almost useless wings and eyes, and rigid structures of geometric design. Their poses are the very picture of innocent delight, yet they are swallowed into the solemnity of this place. In them, I sense something sacred, and at the same time, a nameless unease. The patterns on the murals are likewise geometric, simple shapes interlocking with one another. But when I let my gaze linger, I find their inner arrangements rarely obey any consistent rule. These tiny deviations create a profound dissonance. Perhaps the building's apparent regularity is only a facade, and every cell that makes up this great construct is, in truth, a fragment of something fundamentally at odds with reason and harmony. Okay, interesting. I guess I see like the eyes on the wings, but what are they talking about the patterns on the murals? I don't know, I guess maybe we'll see. Led by the cleric, whoever that is, I stepped into the shallow pool set into the floor and walked straight toward the shaft of light falling from the dark chamber's dome. High on the walls, the patterns caught the light and reflected it in a gentle gold. One way or another, this rite stands as proof that miracles are constantly at work in this city. When the cleric pressed a blue crystal against my skin... Oh, this must be, the cleric must be Farlady. Okay. It unfurled several thin beams of light. These strands seemed eager to merge with me, passing gently through my skin and reaching into the bones and sinew beneath. Ew. I studied the gleaming talisman now set into the back of my hand, and felt a peace I had never known before, as though things had always meant to be this way. As though, of course, you would never remove it, just as you would never pluck your own eye. All souls are born with a small piece missing. From this day on, we fill that absence for you. The cleric in white still wore her mild, benevolent expression. May this path lead you to the eternal paradise. May the divine watch over you. What do they mean by the soul has a piece missing? I don't know, I guess like this, the biggest thing is like trying to understand the lore here. Of like what the heck is going on with Joseph and why he's like a weird big old creature and why they need these blue crystals or whatever. As a so-called heretic, I was allowed into the holy city under the cleric's sponsorship, nominally to be supervised and instructed, and I, in turn, knew the secret of this exalted cleric, since she had long since ceased to be a devotee of God. Nor is she the only one in the holy city who harbors doubts about this deity. When I pass through the dark chamber, I'll meet more companions in this journey. At the city's entrance, a colossal statue of a blessed one dominates the highest point of the skyline. Yet she covers her eyes with her hands, refusing to look upon the immaculate city slowly unfurling beneath her feet. Okay, what is all this? First precept. The talisman must be worn at all times to ward off the aberrations and calamities within. Second precept. The blessed ones are the highest form of the devout. Do not look upon them directly. Do not touch them. Withdraw at once. Notes on the concept of soul. Souls tend toward decay and corruption, and when the world can no longer bear their weight, all shall fall together into the abyss of the end times. A soul's weight shapes the outward form of a living being. As one soul becomes lighter, the appearance changes in turn. Many eyes, many wings, and a body shedding its mundane functionality are considered signs of holiness and redemption. Notes on wing metamorphosis. What? Phase 1, a fine layer of feathers spreads across the skin. Phase 2, bones and muscles gradually transform into wings, or additional feathered limbs emerge. Phase 3, the original bodily structure and consciousness are gradually lost, with only a few traces of the original form remaining. What? How does that even happen? Terminal phase. Only a symbolic silhouette remains. The basic structure consists solely of wings, eyes, and geometric rings, with individual variations. Okay, this is like some biblically accurate angels going on right now, huh? Mysterious personal record. Let's see here. Sacred Sanctum. All right. I have made contact with several people in the Holy City, and our converging interest has led us to form a small group. I forged the identity of a heretic to infiltrate this god-defying faction. In truth, I still keep my distance from them. My desire to delve deeper into the Holy City and uncover its origin does not come from any conflict of faith. Rather, I harbor a more fundamental doubt about the very reason this Holy City was built. It sounds absurd, but the symbol representing this supreme faith is, in fact, the personal sigil from a storybook I co-created with a childhood friend. Oh? Childhood friend? Orphe? Interesting. I once labored over every line of that emblem, so that outsiders could never easily decode its meaning. While we two authors could wordlessly point out what each element signified, it stood for truffle cake, for home, and for the tale of Sisyphus. Oh my goodness! Okay, truffle cake makes sense because Alice loves truffle cake. That's pretty cute. And then home, I'm not really sure where home comes. And then Sisyphus, I mean, oh my goodness. We just saw, well, I guess I haven't released a video yet, but we just saw Cage of Yesteryear kind of go into that as well. In our design, Sisyphus' stone finally comes to rest atop the mountain. As a child, I simply wanted to give the story a happy ending. Yet that deeply private signature has somehow become the emblem of the Holy City's highest faith. It adorns the city walls and the interiors of its buildings. For countless believers here, it is an inscrutable symbol of holiness. As my fingers brush the bricks and stones of this city, everything here seems to have truly endured the passage of time. I cannot find a single abnormality. I search again through every memory from before I came here. Through the details of my life, those were closed-off days, sunless and apocalyptic, and yet still filled with joy. Every scene hidden away in my memory palace has shaped who I am, and still, I cannot find a single abnormality. Between my experiences of life and this holy city that is bathed in light and praise for generations, which of the two is more illusory? I am desperate to know, so I buried all garments and items that do not belong to this era, leaving only a handheld lamp that has lit my nights more than once. I disguised it as best I could with common materials. So they can't even let you have foreign objects? That's kind of interesting. The cleric of this holy city always carries herself with a peculiar blend of gentleness and quiet authority. She, like the holy city itself, is almost entirely white. Perhaps this pallid faith has seeped into every fiber of her being. Through the folds of her long robe, I can vaguely make out some twisted, deformed structures. She tells me that the change began at her back, then slowly spread into her arms. For now, these growths serve no function. They only inconvenience her daily life and draw countless longing, devout gazes. People believe it is because she is always so gentle and compassionate that the spine and arms she uses to bear all burdens are the first to blossom into beautiful wings. I know her secret. She has turned her back on the commandments of her God and secretly keeps many blessed ones. To this city, that is a loathsome blasphemy. I also know why she does it. Those blessed ones were once her colleagues and students. She has dutifully passed on every precept from the holy texts of those around her. Yet when the miracle finally descended, she cannot help but question this transformation that demands a sacrifice of selfhood and humanity. Even so, she chose to keep those old friends close, trapped as they are in twisted, blessed bodies. With her aid, our movements in the Holy City will enjoy a measure of protection. Until Joseph finds out, I guess. Interesting character info. Oh. I guess you can't really click on these guys, but we have cleric. So Farlady is the cleric. Then we have the cuckoo, that is knight, I guess. We have the merchant, which is fire investigator. Eternal light is photographer. Artisan will be painter, and then winged creature is the pet. Interesting. Well, there's the full lineup, I guess, huh? The winged creature there too. Interesting. Huh. Coming soon. I guess I'll have to wait on the reflection record then. Interesting. Very interesting. Remind captain to register. Yeah, go ahead. There we go. That is funny. I can just keep spamming my captain. Oh, that is goofy, bro. Oh. Hey! Looks like my captain just registered us. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, today starts the registration stage. Then we have the preliminary phase. Then the qualifiers, and then the announcement phase. And then I guess in May, it's like the... Huh. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Oh, that's neat. She's getting the little crystal from Farlady there. Ah. I like that. I like that. Okay, that's really, really cool. Wow. All right, well, this is gonna be my third COA. I'm really excited to see what it's all about here. Yeah, so this is just kind of how it works if you don't really know how COA works. You sign up with a team. Depending on how high you are, you'll get more points. Abyssal Whispers are, oh yeah, I guess you can get some rewards in the future that aren't available yet. Yeah, you can complete in the Abyss battles. There's like Abyss battles and Abyss rank. And then the top 100 teams will move on to the next phase. And then you have to get top 8. As you can see, your top 8 teams, top 6 from Japan, from the Radiant Altar phase will qualify for the COA 9 online qualifiers. So yeah, basically how it works is the higher your rank, the more points that you get, and that is where you'll be positioned. So once we actually start getting into COA rank, which is in about 7 days, I'll be sure to keep track of the current rankings a lot. So yeah, right now the goal is let's rank up as much as possible so that we can have the most points possible. So I guess I'll leave it there. This is looking pretty exciting though. I really like this. This is looking really, really exciting. So yeah, this is gonna be my third COA. I'm excited to get into it. And I suppose I will see you guys all later. Good luck in your COA matches if you will also be joining in, participating in. Should be a lot of fun. But I'll see you all later. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, everybody. Bye-bye.